Hey, what's up, guys? Man, what a nice day out today. Overcast, but it's warm, and man, it's just a nice day. So, I don't know if you noticed or not, but I'm standing here next to this gorgeous piece of machinery, 11. And this engine here, Big Cam Cummins, you guys have seen lots of activity on this engine. And this poor old engine, she's been through so much. This engine has hit the ground more times in its life than any engine should. And, you know, putting the engine in this truck was no different. Let me see what you guys can see. I don't know if you can see it. I'll show a picture, and I apologize in advance. Not even in advance. I apologize for not taking a picture. But if you see this damage here, this is what happens when you drop a 4,000-pound engine 3 foot down onto the ground. And you know, this engine originally was out of a wreck, and get you back up here where you can see. This engine was originally out of a wrecked truck, and hearsay was it was ejected, but I think after giving it a look over, I determined that that wasn't in fact true. But it did sustain a lot of damage. Fuel pump was broke off. Lots of little things were broken. Turbo was broke. Front cover was broke. Front mount was broke. And you know, I got that engine for parts, and then I ended up deciding I wanted to get it working anyways. You guys know the saga. But then me and Johnny were moving this engine in the shop, and when we knocked it over and more stuff got broke. And then I brought that engine out here, and you'll see that in this clip. I brought this engine out, and I was raising it up, and I had to lean the forks forward, and I forgot that I had taken the keeper bolts out of my rigging, and off it went, and it hit this, and it hit the truck, and it slammed down on the earth from about this high, and destroyed some asphalt. And aside from road rash, I didn't find anything broken on the engine, which I'm surprised, because that was a long way down. But the good news is, you know, asphalt's pretty soft, and so hopefully there's nothing hidden, no hidden damage. But it didn't damage my vice grips on the pump. Didn't even knock them off. It did put one dent in the fuel filter, but for the most part, you know, it's still pretty good. And so we're going to go ahead and finish putting it together. We're going to put a front mount on, put the saddles for the rear mounts, and then I'm going to get underneath there. I'm going to start on the middle main bearing cap, and I'm going to take that bearing and cap off, and we're going to roll some new main bearings in it, and then we're going to go through and roll some rod bearings, and it's going to be an all-day job probably. Maybe only 3 hours. Hard to say. And then we're going to put an oil pan back on and oil pickup back on, and we're going to fill this engine up with oil and put a starter back on it and start it up. And hopefully nothing bent, broke, damaged. You know, you drop an engine 3 feet, something's liable to be messed up, but we're hoping for the best here, and let's get after it. Right now we're going to snatch a hold of the front of the motor and lift it up a little bit so we can get that motor mount in there. Also, we're going to make some modifications. We're going to put some hooks on this so that I can hook it to the forklift with some chains. Because what happened was I couldn't pick up the weight from this point, so I had to scoot it back to be able to get it picked up. And I didn't have any way to hold it, and I didn't even think about the fact that it would slide off of there. Normally it pins to the front of the forks. Pretty self-explanatory from there. So the way this works is the rear mount has a pin with a bushing, and then it just sets over the pin, and then you put a saddle on. So the motor is on the pins, the saddles aren't on, but it can't go anywhere. And all we did was pick up the front of the motor, and then we're going to slide this engine mount in there, and we're going to go up a little bit more. Thought I had it enough. We'll get this mount slid under there. Let me grab some bolts and stick through there. And yeah, next year, oh, that's weird. What's leaking? A little bit of antifreeze. Next year we're gonna steam clean this driveway. We're gonna add asphalt over there, and then we're gonna asphalt seal coat. Let me find those bolts. Pretty elaborate front mount, really, if you ask me. Yeah. Now these bolts should be lined up because, heck, you can't move the engine left, right, or forward, or backwards because of the way it sits on those pins. But right as I say that, I see that they're not lined up. It's weird. It really can't be moved. But I'm going to get a toad sticker and see if I can't scooch it over a little bit. We'll be right back. Alright, so we're going to be wiping this down up here. It's already dripped a little oil spot on my face. But yeah, everything looks okay down here. I don't see anything that contacted the ground in the bottom end, so we should be good there. Oil pump is clean. Yeah, it looks pretty good. I think most of the weight got absorbed by the transmission hitting first. Now we do have some asphalt. Now this thing does look like it needs to come over a little bit, and I don't know how we're going to do that, but we'll take the weight off, and then we'll try and pry it over a little bit. I just don't see any way to do it. But we'll be back, or whatever. I think I'm going to move the forklift. Doesn't need to be here. It's just in my way. I think I'll trip over these forks a couple times today, probably. That'll be cool. I think it likes it right there. Just being honest. Let me get some tools out here. All right. So front mount's down, and I'm okay with it. And then we got to put those saddle mounts on. Those are 3/4 inch fasteners. Not sure if I can even get in there from here. Might have to go over that cross member or come in from the back probably. Yeah, I'm gonna get a mat, come in from the back. Ow! Oh, rung my bell. Ooh, rung my bell, big time, Holmes. Okay, so we've loosened up. We're gonna just knock off some of this drippy oil, and a lot of stuff can drip on you down here, and it sucks to get dripped on. We're just gonna wipe down some of the drips. We'll do this periodically. We've already used the impact. We've taken this main cap loose, and I'm going to take the main cap off without dropping it on my face like I normally do, without dropping it on my phone and shattering my screen. We're going to pop this main off and see what it looks like up there. We're going to try and get the main and rod bearings changed today and get the oil pan on and get it oiled up, but not really sure where we're going to end up. Okay, now the bearings stayed up there. These main caps have to go a certain direction. I want to look and see if there's an arrow. There isn't. We're going to set it right where I think it goes, and then we're going to take this bearing down. Okay, and then we'll get a look at the bearing. The bearing's not as bad as I expected it to be honest with you. And the crank's in really good shape. I mean, really, the bearing's not bad. And I've forgotten which way it goes. It's kind of interesting. I should have paid a little bit more attention to how it goes. Okay, I know how it goes. It goes with the label to the driver's side. Nope. It goes with the lower to the left, because if you can see, there's a little cutout there, and that goes behind this dowel pin location. But these bearings are not bad. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised. And it's usually the lower bearing that's the worst. And we could run this bearing just a little bit into the stuff. Standard. Okay. What we'll do is we'll keep this bearing from getting hurt, and we'll go and make sure we have the correct bearings, and then we'll change this one and go from there. All right, so I'm gonna get under here and I'm gonna take one bolt back out so I can mic it. I think my mic's over here. Yeah. So now I need to know if it's a 1-inch bolt or 3/4 inch bolt according to Cummins, because makes a difference on the torque, of course. All right, so I'm gonna have Jessica come out and we're gonna just torque these couple. Okay, so silver means it's got a bearing, and then red means it's torqued. Okay. But if we do these and this thing stays together for 1,500 miles, then it'll stay together for 500,000 likely. Once we get these bearings all changed, we'll scrape down this gasket surface, we'll get the oil pan flushed out, and we'll get it on. We'll get the oil pump sump on, and tomorrow we'll oil this thing up and start it again and see what the oil pressure is like. And then hopefully there's nothing wrong with the water system. I was going to wait to do this till I got it running in you know, pressurized coolant system, but I'm rolling the dice and hoping that I can get it done. Mama, I'm under the truck. You need what? Yeah. Over on the bolt bins. Where the bolt bins are, over in front of Tricia. On the shelf right above them. Stand in front, and we're dragging it that way, and we're going nice and smooth, okay? Till it clicks.
Okay.
Okay. Nice and smooth. Pull, 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 pull. Pull. Okay. And this one is just the middle one. This isn't the hard one. Come on. Pull hard. Oops. What's going on? What just happened? Okay, pull. Okay, let's do that other one again. Okay, we'll do this one. Don't slip off and bust your knuckles. Okay. Okay, come on. Okay. I think the back one is the big one. This one's the mid big one. Yeah, that one. Okay. And then, uh-oh. Oh. Oh, almost did it wrong. Yep. Almost don't count though. They're playing horseshoes or hand grenades. Now, so I believe it's not the biggest ones, but these two.
Oh, these two?
Yep, and don't touch the bearing surface with your fingers. This is the bearing surface. Don't touch it with your fingers. And what I want you to do is put it on your leg. Oops. Okay. And then wait right there. Okay. And then I'm going to try and get this bearing out. My head hurts so bad. There's a big old lump. Oh boy, that's pretty lame. Okay, row.
Oh, I dropped it.
Okay. Yep, this one's gonna suck. I'm gonna come in from the back to do this one. Yeah, I need to wash my hands. Just let it set down, and then you get your little bandana out of there. Watch your head. That's the part that nailed me. Here you go. For when you get under there. I gotta go the other way. I gotta put my meat the other direction. Yep, it's a lot of fun, ain't it?
You're gonna kick me in the head?
Yep, maybe. Okay, on them last two back there.
The last two?
Yep. You gotta hold it up with your arm.
I know, I gotta get it on there first. There you go.
Hold the socket so it don't turn. Nope, hold it on the extension. Yeah, there. Because I gotta get one more. Okay. Okay.
I need something for my elbow to sit on.
Here.
No, like something to prop it up. Because then I could just hold it on the with my elbow, you know?
Okay. Now come up to the next one. Yep. Yep. You can twist the socket to make it go on. Okay.
Oh, how does that not go on? Oh, this one's hard for me to hold on to.
I know. Okay. Flip it over so I can see it right there. This is a young man's job right here. I'd rather pull the engine and put it on a stand and do the bottom end than try and do it in the truck. Yep. All right, now I need, there's a chrome socket and this. I got one already ready that I can do. But if I don't do this by hand, I'll end up breaking the socket and then we'll be done. I don't have another one. Okay, so go in the garage. I'll do it. Got to get the bearings.
Little one?
Yeah.
My lube.
Huh?
My lube.
Oh, come on. Okay. All right. Roll the engine.
How much? Can you say
I'll
stop?
tell you when to stop. It won't be hard to do because they're real close to each other. Whatever you do, don't drop that thing on my bazongas. Come on. Okay.
Stop.
Yep. I don't really want to use the impact on this socket.
Get two more ready now?
Yeah.
You want to mark that first one with the pen too?
Nope. Because they're doing them one at a time. When I'm out of them, I know they're all done. I did that wrong. I can't see. Nope, I did it right. Okay. I was gonna say I can't believe I would have done that wrong, but I mean, you know, shit happens sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The rod journal's not great. It's had some trash in the motor. Yeah, it's not horrible. I've seen worse.
You ready for one?
Yep.
There you go.
I can't see. I need a light. I don't know. This is so dumb. More rags.
Okay, I have to go get
I got one. I got one. Let's see. I don't know. Oh, these can only go one way. Brag. Thank you. Okay. These don't really fit that good. I need a solution for these oily hands, but I don't know what one is, so we'll just do what we got. Okay. Where's my light? There it is. So weird, right? But I mean, it's pinned, so it has to be. Okay, my torque wrench. And wash these glasses for me, Mama. What's this set on?
Light rags. 170.
Okay, 75, please. Thank you. 170, please. Nah, they're just wore out.
Just thinned it out.
Yeah.
They weren't cloudy, now at least they're similar.
Okay. Whew. Yeah. 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 Ah. What time is it? Make this big. I'm going to do the oil pan and put it on before I am done for the day. Okay? I want to get that protected best I can. Got me over there? Or you get me a water? Just. So guys, man, that was a big job, and you know, I know there's gonna be some guys that are like, "Oh, I've done that 1,000 times." Man, good for you. That wouldn't have been a bad job over a pit. And I never would have thought having a pit would be that important, but I'm guessing that I could have done that job standing up a lot easier. I don't know, maybe torquing wouldn't be any easier, but so we just did all the main and rod bearings, and they weren't bad. This is a low flow engine, and they turn the oil pressure down on these low flow engines to keep the temperature down, keep the oil temperature low, helps with the cooling. But we're going to turn that pressure back up. You know, if nothing got hurt on this engine when it fell off the forklift the other day, this should be a good engine for 500,000 miles. It's in really good shape inside. You know, the cam bearings were shot, but cam bearings take a beating. There is a lot of force on those cam bearings, and so it didn't surprise me that they were shot. And now it's got new bearings, new cam bearings, new mains and rods, and man, this thing should be good. I'm pretty nasty right now. I'm gonna clean up my mess, and then I'm gonna get back under there with the wire wheel, and I'm gonna wire wheel the perimeter of the oil pan rail, and then I'm gonna finish getting the oil pan clean, and I'll probably spend some time scraping the sludge off of it and washing inside and outside, and we'll get the oil pan gasket put on, and get the oil pickup tube on, and then be done for the day. And tomorrow I need to call and get some oil. Tomorrow we'll oil it up, put a starter on it, replumb up the fuel system, re-rig the clutch and the throttle linkage, and crank it up and make sure everything's good, make sure nothing got hurt when I dropped it. And this poor motor, we're gonna call this, we're gonna change the name of the 11 to something else, because it's got this engine, and I think we're gonna call it like the ground pounder or something. We'll come up with something cool. But for now, I'm gonna let you go. I'm just gonna clean up this mess, and then I'm gonna start cleaning that oil pan. And you guys have seen me scraping grease before, so. But for now, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. I need everybody who watches this video to click the thumbs up icon. It's super important. I'm trying to grow the channel. I need you guys to help. Just click the icon. Click it. If I could get everybody to do that, if every person who watches my videos would just click the thumbs up, we could grow the channel. If you do want to become a member, it's www.youtube.com/JamesPretty/join, and you can join the channel. There's a couple of different levels, and we'd really appreciate you guys. Also, we're gonna have some new merch. You'll see that in the live probably this weekend. But anyway, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you.